창밖은 다시 회색빛으로 물들고 쏟아지는 빗방울은 치워지지 않는 그대의 이름을 부릅니다. 차가운 유리에 조심스레 손을 얹으면 텅 빈 방안을 채우는 아련한 옛 노래의 찬양. 말하지 못한 두려움과 흘러간 계절을 이 비에 모두 씻어내며 우리는 또다시 새로운 아침을 기다립니다. Rain on the Glass. 우리의 서글픈 기억이 지금 흐릅니다.
Look at the sky, it's turning gray again. I'm hiding here to run away from pain.
I see the world through a screen of silver rain, and every drop is calling out your name.
I remember how we used to share the light before the day was swallowed by the night.
I touch the glass and feel the winter chill. The house is empty and the air is still.
I hear the echo of a song we knew, a melody that always led to you. Was it just a dream that slipped right through my hands? A castle built upon the shifting sand. The wind is crying to the lonely trees. It's bringing back the bitter memories, and I am lost inside this stormy sea. Raindrops on the window pane, they fall like tears that never end in vain.
I'm searching for a reason to believe,
While you are someone I can never leave. Oh, let the rain just wash away the years
and hide the shadows of my unspoken fear.
I walk the halls and see your empty chair.
The ghost of you is lingering everywhere.
I try to breathe, but the air is getting cold, like a story that was never meant to be told.
I find a letter that I never sent to you, full of the things that I was meant to do.
But now the ink is blurred by every tear. I've lived a lifetime in a single year. Raindrops on the window pane, they fall like years that never end in vain.
I'm searching for a reason to believe,
While you are someone I can never leave. Oh,
let the rain just wash away the years and hide the shadows of my unspoken fear.
can you hear me calling in the dark? Can you see the dying of a spark? We're two broken hearts drifting far apart, waiting for the sun to find a brand new start. Raindrops on the window pane, they fall like tears and never end in vain.
I'm searching for a reason to believe,
While you are someone I could never leave. all we have is silence on the grass. The shadow of your goodbye is all I hold. A story that's getting bitter and getting cold. I gave you everything I had to give. Now I don't know the reason I should live. Oh baby, can't you see the mess we've made? Waiting in the dark for the light to fade. Like a ghost climbing a never-ending hill.
The memories are weapons in my mind, searching for the peace I can never find.
I'm looking back through a clouded lens
At the place where every happy story ends. I wish I could tell you that I'm doing fine,
but I'm still drinking the bitter, lonely wine. The shadow of your goodbye is all I hold. A story that's getting bitter and getting cold. I gave you everything I had to give. Now I don't know the reason I should live. Oh baby, can't you see the mess we've made? Waiting in the dark for the light to fade. Don't let the flame just burn away the dust. Where is the magic? Where is the trust? We're turning into storm, we're turning into rust. The shadow of your goodbye is all I hold. A story that's getting bitter and getting cold. I gave you everything I had to give. Now I don't know the reason I should live. Oh baby, can't you see the mess we've made? Waiting in the dark for the light to fade. In the shadow, don't say goodbye. Only silence remains. I found a box under the dusty bed, full of the words that we have never said. A pile of letters with the edges torn from a love that was beautiful and newly born.
but here's one that was never quite complete. Falling like a leaf on a winter street. I wrote those lines when the world was young, with a song of forever on my restless tongue. I promised you the moon and every star, no matter where you go, no matter where you are.
But
The ink has faded and the paper's thin,
like the fragile skin of the world we're in.
time is a thief that steals the heart away, turning the golden hair into the gray, leaving us with nothing but today. Oh, yesterday's broken letters stained with tears, telling the secrets of the lonely years. I'm reading the lines between the space, trying to remember the smile on your face. It's a message in a bottle on a silent sea. It's from the person that I used to be.
I try to finish what I started then, but I can't find the strength to hold the pen. The words are heavy and they won't come out, lost
In the rhythm of the fear and doubt. The stamps are old and the address is wrong, just like the ending of a sad old song. We're living in a house built out of cards, scattered like the pieces in the empty yards. Oh, yesterday's broken letters, tailing tears, just telling secrets of the lonely years. I'm reading the lines between the space, trying to remember the smile on your face. It's a message in a bottle on the silent sea, from the person that I used to be. Fold it up and put it back inside. There's no more room for us to run and hide. Let the dust just settle on our pride. From the person that I used to be. Yesterday, just a broken letter. Yesterday, just a broken letter. In the quiet of the promises that I was told. I watched the steam rise in the dim blue light against the backdrop of the rainy night.
The city's sleeping but I'm wide awake, counting every single heart I had to break. I'm sitting at a table in a different town, watching the heavy rain just coming down. My cup is empty but my mind is full of the magnetic, melancholic pull.
I see your reflection in the dark cafe,
wishing I could find the words to make you stay.
The clock is ticking on the kitchen wall, waiting for the silence of the final fall. We're waiting for a miracle, the cold coffee and the rainy midnight, bitter and sweet, walking on the rhythm of the lonely street. Quite this much, oh, let the cafe burn inside my veins while I am dancing with the ghosts and the rain. are falling on the frozen ground. There's not a single soul to be found. The autumn's dying and the brain mist by the cold lips of the winter kissed.
I wrap my coat around my heavy heart, knowing that the end is just about to start.
I see the birds are flying far away to find the light of a brighter day.
But I am rooted in the barren land, with only shadows in my open hand.
The wind is whispering a long goodbye underneath the pale and hollow sky.
The fire is burning, but there is no heat. The victory is feeling like a defeat.
We're walking on the path of the bittersweet. Oh, the end of a long autumn, cold and deep. Watching all our promises go to sleep. I'll be the memory that you can't erase. I'll be the shadow on your lovely face.
Let the winter snow just cover up the pain
Until the world is born again in the rain.
The river's turning into solid ice. I paid the heavy and the final price. I gave you my soul and I gave you my time. Now I'm just a rhythm without a rhyme.
Stars are hiding in the clouds of gray, waiting for the night to turn into the day.
But the night is longer than I ever knew, since the moment that I said goodbye to you.
Oh, the end of a long autumn, cold and deep. Watching all our promises go to sleep. I'll be the memory that you can't erase. I'll be the shadow on your lovely face.
Let the winter snow just cover up the pain
Till the world is born again.
in the rain.
Hear the strings of the lonely violin.
See the world that we're living in. It's the end of the ride. Where do we begin?
Oh, the end of a long autumn, cold and deep. Watching all the promises go to sleep. I'll be the memory that you can't erase. I'll be the shadow on your lovely face.
Let the winter snow just cover up the pain
Until the world is born again.
in the rain.
Autumn is over.
Winter is coming.
Goodbye.
My love, goodbye, goodbye. The neon lights are flickering on the floor. I see your face behind the open door. The music's loud, but I can hear the rain. A rhythmic beat that's hiding all my pain. I'm spinning round in a circle made of blue, searching for a touch that isn't true.
I feel the pulse, it's beating in my chest. A heart that's fighting never gets to rest.
The silver dress is shining in the dark,
But I can't find a single holy spot. I'm moving fast to keep the world away, to find a reason for another day.
the disco ball is turning into gray. The melody is stealing you away. We're dancing on
swell. I'm trying to stop this neon color hell, the bittersweet romance that we know too well.
I put the key into the old machine to wash away the places where we've been. The highway's open like a silver line. I'm leaving all the things I thought were mine.
The wind is rushing through the open glass. I'm watching all the shadows as they pass.
I'm in the passenger seat,
Looking at the stars.
wondering how we got these hidden scars.
You're driving fast.
But we are getting nowhere
With the midnight breeze.
inside our tangled
The
head.
radio is playing a broken tune.
Underneath
The hollow paper moon.
100 miles and not a single word. The loudest silence that I've ever heard.
Our hearts are heavy like a migrating bird.
A midnight drive to nowhere.
Fast and free.
Between the person that I used to be.
Used to be.
I'm running from the memory of your kiss. I'm searching for the magic that we miss.
Oh, let the engine roar and let the wheels spin on this lonely road that we are living in. Ooh, I see the headlights of the passing car, like distant flickering dying stars. I wanna turn around, but I can't stop until I reach the very mountain top. I see the reflection in the side mirror. The truth is getting louder and getting clearer. We're just two strangers in a moving cage, turning over another empty page. Yes, on the pedal, let the world blur by. I see the sorrow in the dark of your eye. We're flying low beneath the purple sky. A midnight drive to nowhere, fast and free. Between the person that I used to be. I'm running from the memory of your kiss. I'm searching for the magic that we miss. Oh, let the engine roar and let the wheels spin on this lonely road that we are living in. Driving to nowhere in the middle of the night. Don't stop the car. Ooh.
You said it's over with a smiley face, leaving me alone in this empty space.
The rhythm's popping like a bubble gum, while my entire world is feeling numb.
I didn't wanna be the one to break the spell, but living in a lie is a living hell. I put on my makeup and I start to smile, thinking of the things that I've kept on file.
The bass is grooving, but my soul is dry. I'm looking for a reason not to cry.
A plastic romance in a modern age. We're trapped inside a neon colored cage. It's time to turn the static into the stage.
Synthesized tears in a rhythmic world. A banner of the past is now unfurled. I'm crying in 4/4, keep the beat alive, to find the strength to finally survive.
Oh, let the FM waves just carry the sound.
Of a love that's finally hitting the ground.
The sand pads shimmer like a frozen sea. I'm looking for the man I used to be. The gated reverbs hinting like a heart, knowing that the end is just a brand new start.
I walk the city with a digital glow, with nowhere left for me to really go. I'm just a signal in a sea of no's, one of your many broken little toys.
Turn up the volume,
Let the distortion rise
I see the fire
in your synthetic eyes.
where pixelated shadows underneath the skies.
Oh, synthesized tears in a rhythmic world. Our banner of the past is now unfurled. I'm crying in 4/4, keep the beat alive, to find the strength to finally survive.
Oh, let the FM waves just carry the sound.
Of a love that's finally hitting the ground. Digital tears,
Keep the rhythm
keep the river alive.
until the morning light.
Keep the morning light. Digital tears
Keep the rhythm
until the morning light. Digital tears.
I see you walking on the diamond side with a secret that you're trying to hide. The way you move is like a funky song, but I know that something is going wrong.
I hear the rhythm of your heavy heart, tell me that we are drifting apart.
You're talking smooth like a midnight breeze. You're bringing me down to my knees.
The groove is steady, but the love is thin.
I don't know where we should really begin.
It's a bittersweet feeling in my soul, like a vinyl record with a gaping hole.
Oh, oh,
We're snapping fingers through a dying flame. We're playing a game pain.
I'm dancing with the ghost inside my brain, with the rhythm and the blues inside a rain. The bittersweet rhythm of regret, a melody that hasn't finished yet. I'm losing you in every single note. I'm reading the letter that you never wrote. Oh baby, keep the groove and keep alive until we make it through this lonely night. Yeah, yeah, da 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 da. Yeah. I'm turning up the volume on the radio to find a place where all the memories go. The static screaming like a lonely child in a world that's digital and wild.
I'm calling out your name into the air,
Hoping that you're listening somewhere. I hear the signal through the mountain range.
thinking of how everything can change. The song we love is playing once again, a symphony of pleasure and of pain. The power chords are hitting like a wave from the love that I was meant to say.
The tower is falling and the wire is thin. I don't know where the story should begin. We're reaching for the light from deep within. Radio silence, but I'm still calling you. Underneath the indigo and the blue, I'm screaming to the stars above the hill. I'm waiting for the moment to be still. Oh baby, can't you hear a color of the sound before we hit the cold and the hard ground? High frequency, can you hear me? We're the lightning and the thunder and the sea. Radio silence, but I'm still calling you. Underneath the indigo and the blue, I'm screaming 'cause the stars above the hill. I'm waiting for the moment to be still. Oh baby, can't you hear power of the sound before we hit the cold and the hard ground? Still calling through the radio. I will never let you go. Through the radio, I will never let you go.
The candles burning low, the room is still. I've climbed the peak of every lonely hill.
I'm tired of running from the ghost of yesterday.
I found a place where I can finally stay. The ink is dry upon the final line. The peace I've searched for is at last mine.
I close the hand
Let the silence wash away the pain. The shadows dance upon the wooden floor. Since you walk through that open golden door, I don't need the stars to guide my way in the quiet light of a brand new day.
The storm has passed and the sea is calm.
Your voice is like a healing holy balm.
We're finding shelter in the middle of the sun.
The last page of the night is turning slow. In the amber light of the embers glow,
I'm letting go of every heavy fear,
knowing that the morning is drawing near. Oh, let the music be the bridge to our repose,
as the story of the darkness finally closes.
I see the world through a veil of silver mist, by the cold breath of the morning kiss.
The city's sleeping in a digital dream, floating like a leaf upon a silent stream.
I hear a whisper calling from the deep.
In the valley where the weary spirits sleep.
lights from the window of the train. Watching the fields through the summer rain. The dusty road is calling me back home, to the place where I no longer need to roam.
I've got the dust of the world upon my shoes, but I've left behind the weary traveling blues.
I've kept the fire burning in the heart, waiting for your footsteps on the earth.
The kettle's whistling a happy tune underneath the rising of the afternoon moon. The door is unlocked and the table is set with a love that's the strongest I've ever met.
Oh, 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 oh. Every mile was a lesson in the soul,
Making the broken pieces finally whole.
we're taking back the life the distance stole. The repose of the heart,
We're coming home underneath the sky's protective dome. I'm resting in the rhythm of your breath, a love that is stronger than fear or death. Oh, 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 let the acoustic strings just play the song of the place where we finally belong.
whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, The sun is rising on a wide and open plain.
Washing away the memory of the pain.
I stand upon the edge of the world so grand.
With the power of the universe in my hand.
I see the future stretching out so far, like the light from a billion-year-old star.
I hear the symphony of the morning breeze rushing through the ancient forest trees. The power chords are hitting like a tide.
With nothing left for us to fear or hide, we're climbing higher than we've ever been, above the world of sorrow and of sin. Oh, Because reaching the final in a ring, the last of the songs that I will ever sing. The dust is settling on the wooden case, recalling the memory of your lovely face. The wind is blowing through the open door, a gentle breeze that I've heard before.
It's the old breeze that brought us here today, to take the heavy, lonely years away. The saxophone is crying soft and sweet, walking on the rhythm of the quiet street. The melody is fading into the air,
Leaving a piece that is raw and rare.
the echo is lingering in the hall, like a shadow dancing on the wall. We're the answer to the final call.
Oh, breathe the final echo of the soul, making our story beautiful and whole. I am the memory, you are the light, you are the stars in the middle of the night. When the sun is full
And the music is gone,
we'll carry the old breeze on and on. Just a breeze.
in the silence.
Stay with me. The clock is ticking in the shadow of the room, leaving me alone inside this cold and indigo gloom.
I watch the water tracing lines upon the glass, praying for the painful winter night to finally pass. The acoustic strings are shivering beneath my frozen hand, like a lonely traveler in a dark and barren land.
The television's glowing with a faint silver light, but nothing can illuminate the blackness of the night.
A glassy DX7 chime is echoing so clear, reminding me of all the words I used to love to hear.
The tape is saturating with a low and heavy sigh,
As I listen to the wind that carries your
Hammond organ whispers like a ghost upon the floor.
Walking through the hallways where we used to love before.
But you don't live here anymore.
Don't tell me it was easy just to let the signal fade. Look at all the beautiful mistakes that we have made. The frequency is broken and the tape is warping slow. But my heavy heart is begging you to please not go. Winter rain is falling on pain tonight, washing out the smile spark of our electric light. And a long walk and a melancholic soul. Nothing left between us that can make the star whole. On the window pane, through the falling rain, only tears remain.
I hear your voice inside the rustling of the autumn leaves.
A lonely melody that only a broken heart believes.
The piano chords are heavy with a vintage golden sheen.
The saddest photograph in my poor eyes have ever seen.
I'm hiding in the static
Of an old and dusty song,
trying to remember where our happy days belong.
I walk the empty city streets beneath the neon haze, lost inside the labyrinth of our forgotten days.
The deep and spacious river maples through the hollow square.
Catching all the promises we scattered in the air.
The analog compression makes my breathing tight and slow, with nowhere left for a solitary man to go. Rhythm of the city is a cold and steady beat, while the frozen winter snow is falling at my feet. We are only shadows in the misty air tonight, fading into darkness right before the morning light. An acoustic heart that's beating in a minor key, searching for the love that you could never give to me,
That you could never give to me.
The 12-string guitar is anchoring the hollow sound, burying our wishes in the cold and hallowed ground. A love that will never be found.
The tape saturation cannot hide the tears I cry. Every single time I have to say another dry goodbye.
The method
wishing I could hold you just for one sweet minute more. We are only shadows in the misty air tonight, fading into darkness right before the morning light. An acoustic heart that's beating in a minor key, searching for the love that you could never give to me. Shadows in the air, floating everywhere, gone with my despair, gone with my despair.
Spinning in a circle on a dark and shiny plate. A melancholy waltz about a cold and twisted fate. The dust upon the needle makes the music super beat, like the final parting of our lone way, wandering feet. The world was built for lovers when the melody was new, but now the song is ending and I'm losing all of you. The road's piano strikes a minor chord so soft and low, reminding me of winter nights when we had nowhere to go. The lo-fi texture blurs the edges of your fading face, leaving only shadows in this dark and empty space. A glassy synthesizer hums a distant freezing prayer, suspended like a crystal in the cool and misty air. The needle's getting heavy as the record nears the end, and I can no longer call you my lover or my friend. Oh, dance with me the last final waltz under the stars, hiding all the heavy wounds and all our bleeding scars. 70s deep wisdom of the wall, watching all the crimson leaves of autumn fade and fall. I hold a cup of tea, but it is turning cold as stone, realizing that I have to walk this weary road alone.
The 12-string guitar is jangling with a sharp and bitter cry,
answering the question that you never asked me, why?
The signal from your heart
Is getting harder to receive. It's a minor key illusion that I wanted to believe. A vintage reverb wraps around my solitary cry, echoing across the dark and cold December sky. The Hammond organ hums a steady melancholy chord, more than my poor broken spirit ever could afford. We are running out of tape, the reels are spinning fast, trying to hold on to a love that wasn't built to last. Oh, listen to the shiver whispers in the falling snow, telling us the secrets that we didn't want to know. Analog warmth and a quasi digital sheen, the most tragic love story that the world has ever seen, the most tragic ever seen. The DX7 sparkles like a frozen diamond tear, falling in the darkness when there's nobody to hear, chilled by the winter fear. No more static, no more haze inside this empty room, just the crystal clarity of our approaching doom. The frequency is true, but there is nothing left to say as you turn around and slowly walk so far away. Oh, listen to shivered whispers in the falling snow, telling us the secrets that we didn't want to know. Analog warmth and a glassy digital sheen, the most tragic love story that the world has ever seen. Shivered whispers, breathing slow. Let it go. Freezing slow. Let it go.
The sun is singing low behind the jagged mountain crest, putting all my foolish hopes and dreams to eternal rest. I feel the cedar breathing in the dark and bitter cold, a tragic story that the ancient woods have always told.
The electric bass is pulsing like a heavy dying heart, knowing that the end was written right here from the start. I hear a chime of sorrow from the clear and digital sky, watching all the memories of our sweet love pass by.
with an organic heart and a crystalline broken soul. We're losing the final rhythm that used to make us whole.
Heaven organ rises with a wave of grand despair, floating like a final breath inside the freezing air. Oh, sing a crystalline eulogy for our dead love tonight, underneath the fading stars and cold electric light.
7 years warmth in a classic,
Beautiful she
the most sorrowful day
that my poor eyes have ever seen.
the most sorrowful day
That my poor eyes have ever seen.
the most sorrowful day. The acoustic strings are driving with a rhythm fast and deep, singing me a lullaby before I fall asleep. A promise we couldn't keep.
Don't close the curtains yet. Don't hide the weeping glow. Let the bitter river of our sorrow freely flow. The tape is spinning out, the signal's dying in the dark, leaving nothing but a cold and solitary fire. Oh, sing the crystalline eulogy for our dead love tonight, underneath the fading stars and cold electric light. 7 is warmth in a glassy, beautiful sea,
The most sorrowful day
that my poor eyes have ever seen.
crystalline eulogy
Fading so deep.
in the dark we weep.
An empty chair beside the frozen stove, the dying shadows of the fading love we wove. I trace the dust upon your favorite guitar, wondering tonight just where on earth you are.
The minor chords are bleeding through the wooden frame,
As if the hollow timbers whispering your name. A glassy shimmer on the dark and silent floor. The final key is turning in the heavy iron door. I hear a chime from an old and digital style, a cold reminder of our beautiful goodbye.
the tape is saturating with a low and heavy moan.
Leaving me to face the winter all alone. The clock keeps spinning on the misty wall, watching the final autumn leaves begin to fall. Oh, oh, we are haunted by the ghost of our melodies, scattered like winter whispers through the leafless trees. Analog warmth and an 80s glassy sheen, the coldest tragedy that our poor hearts have seen. The coldest tragedy we've ever seen.
The
deep and swell.
Locking our memories inside a frozen cell. A story that only time can tell. Don't turn the music down. Don't let the static win. Let the sad frequency of our regrets begin. The tape is warping slow. The signal's growing thin. But I am still trapped in the world we used to live in. Oh, oh, we are haunted by the ghost of our melodies. Scattered like printer whispers through the leafless trees. Analog warmth and an 80s classy sheen. The coldest tragedy that our poor hearts have seen. Ghost of our song, echoing so long. Now everything is gone. Oh, everything is gone.
Winter wind is howling through the jagged mountain pass, shattering our promise like a sheet of fragile glass. I wrap my woolen coat around my shivering chest, putting all my memories of your sweet touch to rest.
The piano notes are heavy with a vintage spacious glow. As I watch the rivers of a happy kingdom freezing slow.
I hear you cry inside, the rushing of the storm, hoping for an long embrace to keep me warm. But there's a deep and frozen distance in the air tonight, fading every single spark of our electric light. The Hammond organ rises with a wave of grand despair, searching for your silhouette that is no longer there. The rhythm of the season is a cold and bitter track, and there is no map that can ever bring us back.
Oh, hear the frozen whispers flying in the wind, paying for the beautiful and tragic ways we sin.
An acoustic heart that's beating in a lonely minor key, crying for the love that you could never give to me, that you could never give to me.
Control string guitar
There's anchor in the hollow cry,
beneath the black and cold December sky.
all on agonizing goodbye.
Tape saturation cannot hide the pain I hold inside this city that has turned so bitter and so cold. The melody is reaching for a high and desperate beat, saying all the words that our poor lips could never speak. Oh, hear the frozen whispers flying in the wind, paying for the beautiful and tragic ways we sin. An acoustic heart that's beating in a lonely minor key,
needle drops upon the black and scratched up plate, spinning out a story of our cold predestined fate. The dust inside the groove is making every note collide, like the heavy secrets that we always had to hide.
The world was simple analog when you were by my side, before the silver rivers of our happy days ran dry. The roach piano strikes a minor chord so soft and deep, singing me a lullaby before I start to weep.
The lo-fi texture blurs the outline of your distant face, leaving only sorrow in this dark and dusty space. A glassy synthesizer hums a faint and lonely prayer, floating like an icy mist inside the chilly air. The record's nearing to the final silent turn, and we are left with nothing but the lessons we had to learn. Oh, see the tears that fall upon the turntable tonight, mixing with the static in the dim and fading light. 70s deep wisdom and an 80s classy glow, to the final lonely places only broken hearts would know. Only broken hearts would know. Only broken hearts would know. The folk guitar is anchoring our sadness to the floor, while the winter's knocking on the old mahogany door. We won't answer anymore. Don't let the spinning circle fade away into the grave.
Stay with me until the dawn of the electric day. The memory is a glassy jar that's fallen to the ground, shattering the only peace that we had ever found.
Oh, see the tears are falling on the turntable tonight, mixing with the static in the dim and fading light. 70s deep wisdom and an 80s grassy low, to the final lonely places only broken hearts would know. The record stops, the needle drops, the silence pops, the needle drops.
젖은 안개에 번지는 거리 불빛이 날 더 구석까지 물들여가, 보랏빛 네온 이 안개 속을 스며들 때 살며시 맞췄던 그 차가운 입술이 떠올라, 쑤신 주파수가 점점 흐릿해져가, 믿고 싶었던 작은 착각일 뿐이야. 빈 공중에 맺힌 레버브 같은 한손주, 날 안개하늘 위로 유령처럼 떠돌아. 대기구는 다 날아가고 그림자조차 잡을 수 없어. 깊고 눈부신 네온 안개 속으로 날 따라와, 흩어진 여행 일기장 속 슬픈 글자들을 읽어. 아날로그 이 따뜻함과 유리 같은 디지털 빛, 세상이 ever seen 가장 슬픈 수평선. DX7 소리는 얼어붙은 다이아몬드 눈물 같아, 누구도 듣지 않는 어둠 속에 떨어져. 겨울 공포에 얼어 달라붙은 채로 텅 빈 거리엔 자본도 한 개도 없어 우리 패배만이 선명하게 남아있어 시로는 여전하지만 더는 할 말이 없어 네가 등을 돌리고 천천히 걸어가 깊고 눈부신 네온향기 속으로 날 따라와 흩어진 여행 일기장식 슬픈 글가들을 읽고 아날로그 이 따뜻한 밤 유리 같은 디지털빛 세상이 ever seen 가장 슬픈 수평선 No fall fading slow let it go let it go let it go
The sun is sinking low behind the frozen mountain crest, putting all my foolish hopes and dreams to eternal rest.
I feel the city breathing in the dark and bitter cold. A tragic story that the ancient woods have always told. The electric bass is pulsing like a heavy dying heart, knowing that the end was written right here from the start.
I hear a chime of sorrow from a clear and digital sky,
Watching all the memories of our sweet love pass by.
a glassy river drowns the lonely tears upon my face.
Erasing every single track and every single trace.
With an organic heart and a crystalline broken soul,
We're losing the final rhythm that used to make us whole.
Oh, turn the last page of winter with me tonight. Underneath the faded stars and cold electric light. 70s warmth in a glassy, beautiful sheen.
the most sorrowful day that my poor eyes have ever seen. The most sorrowful day that my poor eyes have ever seen.
Clear sticks trees are driving with a rhythm fast and deep, singing me a lullaby before I fall asleep. A promise we couldn't keep.
Emotional saxophone and soaring symphony. The acoustic strings are driving with a rhythm fast and deep.
Singing me a lullaby before I fall asleep. A promise we couldn't keep.
Don't close the book just yet.
Don't hide the weeping glow.
Let the bitter river of our sorrow freely flow.
The tape is spinning out, the signal's dying in the dark, leaving nothing but a cold and solitary spark.
Turn the last page of winter with me tonight. Underneath the fading stars and cold electric light. 70s warmth in a glassy, beautiful sheen.
The most sorrowful day that my poor eyes have ever seen.
Last page of winter.
The moonlight whispers to the empty hall. As lonely shadows start to stretch and crawl,
I hold a picture in my trembling hand,
a fading memory
of a promised land. The mahogany strings are vibrating slow and deep,
while the rest of the world has fallen fast asleep. I see a silhouette against the glass,
wishing the painful winter night would pass.
a glassy reverb on the
Window pane, mixing our history with the falling rain.
The tape is saturating with a gentle hiss,
Reminding my cold lips of a forgotten kiss.
the clock keeps turning on the dark brown wood.
Telling the tragic secrets that we understood. Oh, look at the shadows on the window pane, washing our heavy hearts in the freezing rain. Analog warmth and 80s glossy sheen, the most melancholic story that the world has seen. The most melancholic story we've ever seen. A Hammond organ hums a final broken prayer, suspended like an icy mist inside the air, with nobody left to care.
Don't close the curtains yet, don't hide the glow.
Everywhere that the bitter river wants to go,
The frequency is rising, the signal is true.
but it's no longer leading me back home to you. Oh, look at the shadows on the window pane, washing our heavy hearts in the freezing rain. Analog warmth and an 80s glassy sheen, the most melancholic story that the world has seen. On the window, in the rain, only the shadows, breathing on me. The room is quiet, but the silence screams, tearing the edges of our golden dream.
The piano chords are heavy with a vintage glow, watching the rivers of our love freezing slow.
I'm trapped inside the static of a lonely station, living with the sorrow of this deep separation. spacious river echoes through the empty space, erasing every single line of your beautiful face. The analog compression makes my breathing tight as I disappear into the freezing night.
Hey, the rhythm of our breath is a fading tide. There is no path that can lead us back.
Oh, listen to the echo of a silence call, catching every tear before it starts to fall. An acoustic heart that's beating in a minor key, crying for the love that you can never give to me, that you can never give to me.
The 12-string guitars anchoring the cry underneath the black and vast December sky.
Final bitter goodbye. The tape saturation
Cannot hide the pain I keep
every single night.
when the city falls asleep.
Melodies reaching,
For a desperate hand,
screaming out your name in the dark electric light.
oh, listen to the echo of silence call, catching every tear before it starts to fall.
An acoustic chord that's beating in a minor key, crying for the love that you can never give to me.
Echo of silence,
Fading so slow,
fading so slow.
fading so slow. Let it go. An old piano sits in the corner, dust covered in the heavy you're in trust. I strike a note, but the string is out of tune, like our broken promise underneath the moon. The world was analog and simple back then, before my lonely heart was broken by your hand. The Rose piano answers with a minor chord, a tragic melody that we could air out for. The grainy texture blurs the edges of the past, knowing that our paradise was never built to last. A glassy chime is twinkling in the cold and gray, watching all the colorful memories fade away. The tape is warping and the sound is thin, but this is the only song we can live in. Oh, play the rusty keys and dusty strings tonight, dancing one last time in the dim and fading light. 70s wisdom and 80s classic glow, to define a place as only broken hearts would know. Only broken hearts would know. The folk guitar is anchoring our grief to the floor, while the winter wind is knocking at the door. We won't care anymore. Don't let the spirit record stop. The painful rhymes stay with me inside this corridor of frozen time. The memory is a glassy jar we cannot save, sinking deep below the dark and lonely wave. Oh, play the rusty keys and dusty strings tonight. Dancing one last time in the dim and fading light. 70s wisdom and 80s glassy glow, to the final places only broken hearts would know. Dusty strings, rusty keys, body's gone with the breeze.
Rain paints the pavement in broken reflections. Your coat's still dry, I haven't let go yet. That corner cafe shut its blinds last winter, but we keep returning like ghosts in old frames. Neon bleeds through the mist, red turns to violet, blurring neon lines where your name used to glow. Flicker then fade like the words we don't say. Streetlights hum low over shoulders turn slow. We're almost gone, but not quite letting go. You trace the window pane with a fingertip cold. Steam hides the skyline, time has what we lost. I count every breath you take without meaning, each one a little less mine than before. Colors dissolve now, no edges remain, just gray on gray and the sound of the rain. Blurring neon lines where your name used to go. Flicker and fade like the words we don't
chapter that the ancient woods have told.
The electric bass is pulsing
Like a dying heavy heart, accepting that the end was written right here from the start.
I hear a chime of sorrow from the clear and digital sky, watching every memory of our sweet love pass by.
The spacious river drowns the tears upon my face, erasing every single track and every single trace.
With an organic heart
And a crystalline broken soul, we're losing the last rhythm that used to make us whole. The Hammond organ rises with a wave of grand despair,
floating like a frozen breath
inside the freezing air. Oh, listen to the final river fade away, ending all the music of our sweet and yesterday. 70s warmth in a glassy, beautiful sheen, the most sorrowful ending that the world has ever seen. The most sorrowful day.
The acoustic strings are driving with a rhythm fast and deep.
Sing